So I've noticed after I read a book and then after I finish it or in the middle of it, I will search it. What is the critics of that book? Every book has its own critics. That's what I found out. And even that book is something that I think really gonna works for me. But when I read all those critics, I started to think like, is this really true? Because the thing is, we don't know the truth, and what I've decided from now on is to take whatever I think is gonna help me. And my simple principle is, if that thing is an intelligent way, it's not putting myself in survival mode, but it's putting myself in mode where I want to venture out of my comfort zone, then that will be it. That will be the thing that I will take it seriously. I will practice it. Because I've noticed when we are so analytical about things, we try to compare it scientifically. We try to look at what are the science backing up this idea. When we start doing that, it creates resistance. That resistance is things that we don't want to have in our life, because when we have resistance, it's difficult to pretty much do anything we want and things that gonna bring us success. We are human. We are designed. We designed to live in comfort. We want to be comfortable as possible. When the moment there is a leap, quantum leap that we are going to take, but it's gonna bring us success, we sabotage ourselves, and it's in a way to say that the mountain is you. You are the obstacle. When you are getting out of the way, you will achieve it. So for me, one of the teaching that's helpful is, imagine as if you're in the river. When you become resistant to change, to opportunity, to the unknown, you go against the river. While you do that, it's tiring. It puts a lot of stress to your body, and it will feel comfortable at that moment, because when you go through the river of change, when it doesn't have resistance, you're in the flow. You think that it's uncertain. You think that you don't know where it's gonna lead you. But if you go against the river, you're thinking like, "Oh, I am familiar with this place." As you walk against it, you will see the familiar things, and you'll be comfortable in uncomfortable situation, with the high stress, with your body is like in idle for such a long time in the same gear. But if we go through the river, we can achieve a lot of things. There is really unforeseen, in unforeseen ways, things that become better than the way you plan it to be. So that's teaching. That's the idea that I really want to hold on to it, to make mine, to use it, to always have this in the back of my mind when I try to decide something, when there is a big opportunity coming up. Instead of me resisting it, saying that I don't want to do it because it's comfortable to be that way, I want to venture out there. Because also, what thing that helps, if you want to remove that anxiety with the uncertainty, you set in your mind that you're already successful. That is certain. That your destination is now certain. When you have this belief, this understanding, then you won't fight it anymore. You will flow in the river like river, and you will change dramatically. And one thing that people make a mistake, they waiting for them to hit the rock bottom before they want to change, because the rock bottom is much more uncomfortable than taking an action, than change. We don't want to do that. We're wasting this our life, that we want to create something in our life. So that's about it. Thank you.